One last topic before I answer some questions. Miles Simmons and I spent the entire first block of last Friday's PFT Live discussing MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred's idiotic remarks when he came out and said what we know all owners and commissioners believe. At some point, a community has to come up with free money for a stadium, or that team will go to a community that will come up with free money for a stadium. Manfred was asked about his remarks in London. There's a game that's being played there. I think it's Cubs Cardinals. I think it's Cubs Cardinals. I don't know. It's a game in London. Let's just stipulate that. And he was asked if he had any regrets, and he tried my comments were taken out of context game. And this just drives me crazy, especially the smarter and more accomplished someone is. I have even less patience for saying my words were taken out of context. Here's what it means to take someone's words out of context. To isolate quotes in a way that completely undermines their meaning. If you isolate a quote in a way that's consistent with the broader conversation, you're not taking their words out of context, you're just isolating the quote to the words that matter. And that's all that happened to Rob Manfred. His words weren't taken out of context. He said that Oakland had not produced any viable solution, which Oakland vehemently disagrees with, and they laid out how they tried to keep the A's in town. And then Manfred said that the community has to support the team, not meaning show up and buy tickets and attend the games. You got to pay for the stadium where the games are going to be played. And that's where Manfred and NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell are in two different worlds, because Goodell would never say that. Say what you will about Roger Goodell, but he knows how to handle himself when it's time to talk. He knows how to say something while saying nothing. He knows how to stare down those reporters and give them a non-answer and filibuster his way through it and just wait for the next question. And given that it happens in a press conference setting, there's never an occasion, rarely an occasion for the next person to ask a tough follow-up, to not let him off the hook, because the next person is there with his or her pre-written question, usually on some other topic, aimed at giving the commissioner an out. A one-on-one interview with a skilled questioner, you don't wiggle off the hook that easily. That's why we rarely see many one-on-one interviews with the commissioner, with a skilled questioner who would not let the commissioner wiggle off the hook. Press conference, it's so much easier to just jump from topic to topic and never be pressed on some potential logical flaws in that thing you just said. So that's one of the reasons why he makes so much money. He's very good at being the pincushion. He's very good at being the face and the voice of the owners. He's very good at being the one who stands up and defends unpopular decisions, unpopular policies, unpopular strategies of those who pay him. And Manfred's got a lot to learn when it comes to what to say and when to say it about the way the sausage is really made. We all know how it gets made, because there's always going to be a city out there that doesn't have a major league team that is willing to pay taxpayer money in order to get one. So the teams that are faced with a situation where they're looking for some taxpayer money, you better come up with it, because somebody else will if you don't.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.